Hey YouTube, Gunham here, welcome back to Star Trek Online. Today, I'm going to be showing a bit of a ship soon. I just wanted to get a size comparison here. First off, this is clearly an exploration cruiser Galaxy class. What the heck is this thing? The USS Leviathan, which is supposed to be a rework of the Mighty Sovereign, okay? It's supposed to be a rework with a lot more torpedoes. So this thing is supposed to be a rework of Sovereign, okay? So you get the size. Now, where is it? Remind you of the Odyssey size. Which is a little bigger. And yes, I do have a couple Borg implants on this thing. So, yeah. So, just remind you of the size. Now we have the USS Vengeance over there where I'm thankful for. So I can get to the point of the video without much interruption. Oh, I'm wondering why. Oh, I still have the... Oh, yes, before I forget, people were wondering what this thing on the back is. Aquarius class escort. Little bitty guy. Actually, quite painful. I want to get one in this game. I currently don't have one. So, apologies. Oh, that's where I put all that stuff. Yeah, so I have a Borg cutting beam and a universal simulated console on this thing. But is that hole there is for the Aquarius escort. There we go. Now, let's get to the point of this video. The Jupiter class carrier. There was the other carrier in Star Trek, but this is the Jupiter. This is the future one. And it's a big one. Oop. Well, there goes, that's one of the other versions of the Odyssey there. So, yeah. So, yeah. This is a Star Trek Online ship. Well, that thing's kind of close. You can kind of see the size there with Vengeance over there. Although he's got Borg. So, yeah. So, the Jupiter class carrier. Monstrous deflector dish. Cannons and torpedoes in the front. Clearly several phaser strips on the sides. I don't know what these balls are for. I don't know what these things are. And here he comes. So, it's actually not too off. I mean, that thing's just gigantic, so there's that. So, yeah. Now, although it's kind of hard to see the back, this is as zoomed in as I can go. I don't know what these balls are for, and I don't like them. Let's point it up. I like the underside of the nacelles, personally. So, the bottom, there's no phaser strips in the back that I can see unless they're on the side of the nacelles. You've got whatever hatch that is there. And I've checked, this thing does not come down. Oh wait, I think these are your torpedoes. And then these are just cannons. So torpedoes, cannons, I think. So, yeah, count the decks. I put NX on there, that's just me. Let's point it down. Giant deflector, which I don't know why it's got those two extras. And there's a Connie flying. That's awesome. Where's that? Oh, he's all the way over there. Okay, well, again, I don't know what these things are. Maybe they're for the special system. But these nacelles are giant. Here's the impulse engines, and they are enormous. Now, this here is actually the launch bay. This is the primary launch bay. It's just a force field. with a huge hatch. I don't think you could launch a Defiant, but you could probably launch close to the Defiant. I mean, this is about the size of the Aquarius Escort, maybe, but you could definitely assist. Now, on the side here, you've got a force field there and there, probably for retrieval. Again, I cannot zoom in anymore. But, yeah, I named this the Olympic, so yeah. But the nacelles, I mean, these nacelles on the bottom are fatter and about as long as the Sovereign's nacelles, almost. But the nacelles on the top are huge, even compared to an Odyssey. This thing is enormous. Very good at taking damage. So, no, that's okay. So this thing is very good at taking damage. These stats are just in-game stats because, yeah. However, I can show it in the store. Where are you? Oh, quickie. There are 3 new ships here: Sojourner, Endeavor, and Yorktown. Science, Tactical, Engineering. And mine is a combination of all 3, just so you know. So, yeah, there's new ones, excuse me. Where are you? Pilot F. There it is. Jupiter class carrier is the first of its kind to be built by Starfleet Engineering. It was designed to serve as a mobile fighter launching platform with durability and fleet support in mind. The carrier features the carrier comes equipped with a fleet coordination matrix. So it says it's the first one, even though it's not. But then again, the other one is supposed to be carried by a sovereign into battle. This one can carry itself. Now, this thing does have a special console, as they said. Basically, it gives this here. Basically, you activate this and you get a huge amount of hit points, 20,000, and it only lasts for 15 seconds. But you get bonus damage and accuracy. And you get accuracy and shield hit points in the meantime. So it's a second layer of skin. Don't know if that'll be if any use. But yeah, so I wish they would put in the other carrier that Tracheards went over. They did not. Now, a little something for Captain Folly. Just a little quickie here. Oh yes, in my other video where I mentioned the destroyers, I forgot that the Manticore, the bigger one, gets the Tachyon ability, where it just takes enemy shields from them and gives it to you. So this thing is a combination of 4 ships, or 3, excuse me. The Saucer is of the Yorktown. The nacelles are Yorktown, not Odyssey. The pylons are Sojourner because they look bigger. They look like they give more engine output. However, what I enjoy is the secondary hull from the Endeavor class, because Captain Folly was mentioning how there were just a couple little sticks sticking out. Well, now it's like the whole ship. You know, it's here, and then it goes back all the way. And I don't know why having this sort of a scoop, but maybe you could do something. And the Aquarius Escort is hiding underneath. So yeah. Now I think this is the door for the. One of these may be the door for the warp core. I think, I don't know. Maybe it's back here. I think it would be here, but I mean it's just here to here. I don't know. So the Endeavor's secondary hull, I think it's way better, because, you know, look at it. It actually fits. He was mentioning how it had just sticks before. Now it's got all that. Also, I'll link my other video, but yeah. So, yeah. The only other carrier is an Armitage, I believe. I think it's a tier 5. Temporal battle cruiser. There it is. Yep, a version of the Akira is the only other carrier for the Federation really in this game. Avenger. Where is that Regis? Is it T5 or T6? I think it might be a T6. There's that. The Galaxy Dreadnought. Oh yeah. Captain Folly. If you guys watch it, there it is. Regent. If you guys watch this, please take a look at the other video because it shows the differences of the heavy destroyers and of the Galaxy Dreadnoughts. Because one version, the cannon is way smaller. So yes, this is supposed to be a version of the new version, T5 version of the Sovereign, that thing there. So yeah, I know I got it all cracked, but there's not much to look at. I mean, you know, it's a cool looking ship, but where did the Olympic go? You know, this thing's a nice looking ship, but you know, it's big, it's fat. It's gotta be said. It's big and fat. It's what it is. I don't know why it does that. Let's get rid of that particle effect. There we go. I can't go to full throttle. What is that thing? Honestly, I'm not sure what that is. Some sort of science vessel. Okay. So I think these emitters here may be for holograms or maybe for there's an Excelsior. It may be for something else. You know what? Let me get this thing next to that Excelsior up there. Give me a minute. This thing is big, but then you get a shinier view of the back. So there's that. Trying to level it up and stop. It's like the smaller nacelles are almost the size of the Excelsior. Look at this. Yeah, the Excelsior is about the size of one of these smaller nacelles. And this isn't even the Excelsior, because it has these 4 instead of the 2. This is the refit of the Excelsior. The Akira refit, I think? I forget. But yeah, the secondary nacelles are the size of that thing. The primary, huge. You could fit an Excelsior in here, no problem. It's that big on the inside. Imagine if this whole thing could open up like a big mouth and launch an Excelsior from inside it. Then again, why would you launch Excelsiors when you can launch loads and loads of Defiance? Hey, speaking of Excelsiors, there goes one. So yeah, let's see if I can get to this guy really quick. Hey, buddy. Use the evasive maneuvers ability right there. Oh. Close enough. So, yeah. This guy's done something to it. I don't know what he did to it, but look at the size. This thing's as big as almost, okay, not quite. I mean, this thing's wide, but this thing's skinny up top. This thing's not. Look at that. Look at the size. They're not that different. I mean, this thing's wider, sure, but everyone says that this thing's just way too big. Look at this. It's almost as long. The difference is this thing's fat. Look at that. Look at that. This thing's fat. This thing's supposed to be skinny on the saucer, and then it's fat back there. But, seriously. I want them to put in the other carrier into the game, the one with the 4-6 and the engine nacelles. They could even have two, a 4 engine nacelle version that's, carried by a sovereign, so it'd be tiny, and the 6 engine nacelle version that launches Defiance. That'd be awesome and overpowered. So, by the way, let me show you the launch. You see they come out from that little door. So yeah, this thing can take a ton of damage, and not really dish it out, but it can take it. It can dish out some, but it can take it, definitely. So yeah, the Olympic, not the Olympic, the Jupiter. Jupiter class, USS Olympic is the name of this one. NX, so, because I like NX on a lot of my ships. Catch you later.